What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. Going to react to this clip from Cam Newton's podcast where he was speaking to rapper Young Miami. And, Young Miami, I made a video about it. She talked about how she was looking for a man that makes over 100 million. That's what she's looking for in a mate. And I talked about how delusional that is and how delusional Western women are pretty much for the most part. They're very delusional, and it's why dating in America has gotten so bad. In the West, you can include America, Canada, the UK, just it's gotten so bad because of how delusional women have become, I think, due to social media. And they think that if they look good enough, they can have these types of opinions where they feel like a man has to, be in the $100 million range for her to date them. I think she still has this lust for Diddy. Diddy was a guy in that range who was taking care of her financially, and she misses that. And that's what type of man she looks. She wants another Diddy, but she's not really gonna find that. Diddy is having an eternal crisis. He's trying to deal with all these different women just so he can compete with the younger guys. That's his whole thing. That was that's why he did what he did, right? And Cam Newton's talking some sense into her. So that's what this clip is. So make sure y'all like my video and hype it if you can, and share it as well.
Have I ever came on to a guy? No.
Right?
I don't believe that. If women have come on to at least one guy in their life. Even when I was in high school, even a little bit after high school, when I was in college, I saw how aggressive women are towards guys that they like. Maybe not very overtly, but they will get in that guy's line of sight. They will be around him. She's done that before. She gives off that type of energy. I don't know why she's sitting up here trying to make it seem like she, she has just so much value that men just come at her like that. Because, she looked different now than she looked when she first broke into the music business. She got some work done, and she looks a little bit different now than she did before then.
No.
So every time a guy that you gave attention, play to, he came on to you.
Yeah.
Right? So it's in a man's nature to come on to a woman, right? Mm-hmm. It's not in a woman's nature to come on to a man.
But that's not true.
I'm talking about you.
No, but I'm
talking
just saying.
you.
But no, we talking about women in general.
I'm talking about you.
Because
this started off with you.
If I want a man bad enough, I'm going to get.
Have you ever?
Well, listen, Cam just asked this heifer, have you ever come on to a man? She said no. But then Cam leans into that direction. He said, well, wait a minute. Women do come on to men. So which one is it? But she's saying, well, if she really want that man bad enough, come on, man. A lot of you heifers come across men all the time that you go after. Why do you think women are so comfortable being side chicks? It's become normal for women to be like aggressive towards men. Young Miami is chasing around, but she knows that nobody else knows this. She has anonymity. She knows that no one's gonna know how aggressive she was towards a man. This is why she can get on this podcast and probably lie. I don't know. No proof or info of what I'm saying here, but I just don't buy that. I just don't.
Ever in, how old are you?
I'm 32.
32 years of living. Have you ever wanted a man bad enough to hit on a man? Thank you. So I'm talking about you, right? I'm not talking about this ain't I'm everyone. No, I'm talking about Carisha Brownlee.
Thank you.
You feel? So for you, every man that you gave attention and play to has always came to you or came on to you, correct? So it's in a man's nature to come on to you. It's not in your nature to come on to a man.
Okay.
Not natural nature. So for me, why would I allow or feel comfortable with my woman talking to another man or another man coming on to my woman. It's not natural because now
That's territorial.
this is just what I want. You
But
can
I'm
call
just
it
saying,
whatever
like,
you
why
want.
do men think like that? You just process that in your head.
I'm every man.
That's what I don't respect about men, because it's always like, why you coming on to my bitch? The same way why you coming on to these, like, this ain't no one-way street.
Now, I want y'all to understand her logic here. So Cam is getting into the fact that, men don't want their women around other men. And of course, Young Miami is going to disagree because these women are so thirsty for male attention. They claim men are thirsty for women, but I think women are more thirsty for a man's attention in orbiters, right? Women just got to have orbiters, right? And if you try to take that away from her, she will lash out. Women have broke up relationships and marriages because they didn't want to lose their male orbiters. And they're willing to lose a relationship to keep those guys because those guys give them that validation that they seek every single day.
This should go both ways.
She's attractive.
It's not a dead end.
She's attractive.
Yeah,
I'm not
she
expecting
She's
nobody
attractive.
to
She
not
take care
talk
of
to
the
her.
house. So it's like
Yeah,
a new man might come along and just want to be
That's
monogamous.
that's cool. For how long?
It's some good men out there, ladies. Never
Name
settle.
it.
I'm telling you.
Name it.
It's some good men
Let's
out
talk
there.
about it. Let's keep it funky.
Do not let these men
Out of all the
make y'all
men.
think that you gonna get the next man. He gonna do what he do. Girl, please. You never know until you try it.
But Young Miami, you don't have a man. You don't have a man currently. The last man you were connected to is in jail right now, well, prison. And he's being accused of doing horrible things to women. And you have not denounced him. I don't, now y'all correct if I'm wrong, but I don't think she's denounced Diddy publicly. Has she? Has she publicly distanced and denounced him? This chick is waiting for Diddy to come home so she can get right back on the payroll. And she's talking about, you don't have a man.
But go ahead.
Out of all the men in your 32 years, do you think that the man that you want, that you are attracted to, what I hear you say you want a man that's worth $100 million, that man, is he monogamous?
He not.
So what we talking about? So what we talking about? You see what I'm saying? What are we talking about here?
What I'm saying is, we talking about bullshit that men do. Because you said it's like, okay, yeah, like, I just explained.
Of course, it's always what we do. It's never what they do. It's always what we do. We're always the problem. We're always doing BS. But these women claim they have so much value. So y'all just not doing nothing? Y'all not cheating back? I don't believe that. And let me tell you something. If a woman talk about men cheating and how bad it is, trust me, they're cheating too. That's why they want male orbiters.
Fun. I was like, most of the time we talk to men, it's like my mom wasn't there and I had to it's always like they had to raise themselves. So it's like that's their trauma that they take into their relationships or whatever it is. And it's just like, but nigga, you grown enough now to know what the fuck you want. And if you like me and we're to that point, like we having kids, we stay together, it's like, ain't no other bitch nigga. It's just me.
Well, let me tell you something, ladies. If a man does not see you as wife material, he's not going to wife you up. If a man, let me say this again. If a man does not see you as wife material, you can forget about him wifing you up. It's just not going to happen. He will have you as a jump off side chick, friend with benefits, but that's as far as it goes. You're not getting no ring. None of that. You're not getting no monogamy. And by the way, why do liberal women care about monogamy? You hate the concept of patriarchy, but you take a patriarchal concept that is monogamy? Oh boy. Do these women even know at the end of the day what they really want? I just think that women they live in hypocrisy. They absolutely live in hypocrisy. And again, you look at a woman with delusional standards, you're going to find a single woman. Because ain't no good women out here that want to be with a man that's taking care of her responsibilities, things like that, are actually out here with the mindset of a young Miami. So let me know in the comment section on any thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I'll see y'all next one.